Hey, so, Rimworld, huh? How's that going? You remember how I started the episode yesterday with how we're gonna build this beautiful castle, the foundations are in place, we got a master stonemason on the job now, it's finally gonna be the palace that Greg deserves, and we ended up with less rooms than where we started. You know, sometimes you can feel a little bit invincible when you've got someone like Horse teleporting around, dealing with every raid single-handedly. But when you spend all the mana and another raid turns up, what is Horse other than a very, very sexy man? But yeah, we finally got our ass handed to us at long last. We got humbled, werewolves, watchers, whatever army this was that turned up, the Warriors of the Eye, the actual regular Warriors of the Eye there, the base burning down because of an insect-based infestation, and of course the dragons trying their best to help out with that, and it all backfiring tremendously. We have a really good excuse now to build a sky castle. Living in a cave sucks because of the constant bugs. A ground floor castle is constantly being battered. So I like this. It's a good excuse to make this all make sense. I asked for suggestions, right, for stuff to build in this castle. There was an incredible amount of suggestions. Hold that thought a second. I'm just going to suck up the souls from these people so we can use it to heal our lovely little guys back up on our feet as soon as possible. Because before I build anything that was suggested in the comment section, one bedroom would be nice. You know, like a single working room in this fucking base that isn't ashes. Rise from your grave. And you, Pegasus, you can help out actually quite a lot. Bag, come here. For the most important guy of all, Canio. Should get everybody back up on their feet and fully regrown. Just ignore the fact Ziggy almost died there. Good God, that was close. Didn't even fucking notice. Oh my God. 96% developed immunity, 10 quality, 70%. We just got very lucky there. Point I was going to make is we'll take our old base, our old burnt out cave here and use that as, again, a really nice story element. This will be where our dragons live. We'll build it out. We'll use it as kind of a Game of Thrones style dragon pit. Lots of people suggested the dragons need a hoard. So we'll fill it with treasure and gold bars. We can physically build, if I can find the bloody storage tab these days. We can physically build like big stacks of gold ingots and silver ingots. I'll open it up a little bit, but I mean, the idea of using the burnt out base to do that is awesome. Think we can ignore all this stuff, right? Oh no, you've got a life-threatening infection too. Bollocks. So does Erebus. Okay, that's slightly more problematic. We do have that one single healing potion. I think I'm going to have to give that to Erebus either way, aren't I? It's the only problem you've got, so if I use a healing potion, that'll deal with that, no problem. So I'll preach health up Brynjolf just to keep you going. There you go, fella. That should make sure that he's fine, because we're out of medicine. Then if we give you the healing potion, that does mean that that raid that we had yesterday, where the hell is it? Oh, he's on a different floor. It does mean that the raid we had wasn't totally without consequence, which is, to be fair, absolutely how it should be. Yeah, kind of wish that healing ability didn't regrow all the limbs, because it is very, very overpowered. But it's Greg! He's going to have something going for him. Otherwise, all he'll do is teleport. Roasted raw meat, my favorite. Oh, sorry, what have you got on here? Ring of Research and... oh, the magic ring. That should solve that, because I think that's quite literally the same as a healer mech serum. So in theory... okay, beautiful. There we go. Let's get to work then. No excuse. Let's get absolutely everything hauled upstairs. Oh my God. Okay. This storyteller can go fuck itself, because this is insane. Okay, that's quite easy. And in fact, we'll just send the dragons in. You kind of owe us after making the bedrooms 1,000 degrees yesterday. Yes, monster fight. Get in there. Also, combat work with dragons. I saw Red Mattis say in Discord that it was going to try and get auto combat to work with the... hold on, let's give it a go. Because I don't see why it wouldn't just work out the box. Because they're draftable pawns. The same reason why I can just take this and... they just follow regular pawn logic. In fact, I think it's working totally fine. Why is that? Oh, because the embrasures. Bollocks. Okay, put that on the to-do list. We're not falling for this shit again. Embrasure gates. These bloody walls have been an emotional roller coaster. I'm not really sure who's protecting who at this point. Can you, like, hit these with a word of fear? Pegasus, so powerful, he can make mythical beasts run in fear. Holy shit, what a guy. Here, let's also go ahead and hit him with the grasping dead. Stand back. Good God, Pegasus. Good God, Pegasus. You're too powerful. Steal the vitality from the... hold on. We can just do that again, right? Just do it again. Word of fear. Oh, they're still running in fear. Sorry, I thought they were coming for Pegasus, but they haven't got any other way to go. Trapped between Pegasus and a whole wall of corpses. Get in there. These displaced beasts could kill Pegasus if we're not careful, so let's... he's only a boy. He is only a child. Just be careful. Come on, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Get in there. Get in there, Pegasus. I believe in you. Oh, what was that? Oh, it was Goose, the savior. How is this dragon combat taking so long? I'm kind of shocked. Then again, they're fighting a bunch of displacer beasts and owlbears. Like, as far as fantasy creatures go, they're pretty enormous, huh? How did you heal up? Oh! My God, Greg's healing is still in effect. Bloody hell. You know, there could be a genuine utility to, say, for example, I send Pegasus out on the front line when he's older, he can wear armor, whatever, using that on him as he's going out there to fight, because it will just keep stitching up as he takes damage, rather than using it reactively, use it proactively. That could be amazing. Did you just throw that owlbear over that wall? The dragons definitely have some sort of knockback mechanic, and the problem with that is they can knock back through the embrasures. Oh, he's also casting Grasping Dead there as well. God damn, that was a much bigger fight than I thought. Purple Dragon 1 actually got his arse handed to him. Come here, come here. You're okay. You're okay. Thank you for the help. Is that one of the baby dragons? Did I just heal that Displacer Beast? Yes. Shit. Bollocks. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, wrong fella. Natural regen is good, but clearly they're not. Like, even Green Dragon 1 got annihilated there. Like, their natural healing is great, but it's not so good. Cadio, let's get you over here. Come and kill this dragon for me. I can have Cadio boost up his mana massively, and then we send the dragons in for auto combat. Cadio could follow them in, just blasting them preemptively with the healing so they can take all the damage, and then maybe, dare I say it, we get some ranged characters for a change in this colony. That'd be kind of nice. I have absolutely no concept of these. I haven't played D&D. I have no idea how powerful these things are supposed to be, but given that they went toe-to-toe there with a bunch of dragons, and some of those dragons were about to die, that raid was terrifying. More reason to be pissed off at this damn storyteller. That was a ridiculous raid to apparently send us. Maybe things are more balanced than I'm giving them credit for. Pegasus, suck down those corpses. I kind of feel bad for Pegasus, because Pegasus doesn't like the corpses. He's a necromancer, but that doesn't mean he likes all the dead bodies. He's still grossed out by it. Someone pointed out as well, Pegasus was the one doing the cremations in the early game. So maybe it's had some sort of strange impact on him. He's always been surrounded by death, poor little Pegasus. Did that just say the dragon has laid an egg? Wait, what am I typing in here? Egg sac, purple dragon egg fertilized. In the dragon's nest. Oh, it's perfect. There is a dragon nest. A soft bed of hay fit for any dragon protects and increases growth by 13%. For any dragon egg, sorry. Well, let's throw down a whole bunch of eggs then. Yeah, you have to. The old bedrooms being used as dragon bedrooms is very, very high tier. Let's seal this back up. Why do you people keep sleeping in the freezer when you're complaining about hypothermia? What the fuck is wrong with you? I also think we need to give Horse a little credit. Yeah, I had Horse throw down a couple of those ice crystals. People pointed out while the other adjacent rooms were 1,000 degrees, the one in the middle with the ice crystals was only 600. So it genuinely might have saved a few lives. Even though it seemed a bit useless at the time, I think it genuinely might have stopped a few people cooking. And of course, free Shavakadu. Currently not here, will come back. It generally takes a couple of seasons. Should be back and restored fully to health. Disappears to an alternate reality for a while, heals up, and then they come back. It's just part of their genes. First priority, just to make the rest of this a little smoother so they stop breaking down. Let's throw down a bunch of beds. Just a bunch of generic random beds. I'm gonna let Pegasus suck all the juice out of the mana obelisk for the time being, just so that we can try and tidy up some of these bloody corpses. I don't know how many corpses he's allowed to eat in total. 37 he's up to right now. I've also got to remember to let Brynjolfur consume the hearts. Oh, apparently there isn't that many to eat. Hold on. Oh, he already has? Oh, you can eat the hearts of... Oh my god, you can eat the hearts of the fantasy animals. I don't know why I assumed it was only people. But there's like an entire mechanic. I agree with everybody else saying it, right? The Blood Moon mod, absolute peak. So cool. There's so much depth to it. It's not just you get a character that's a werewolf. There's quests and obviously the custom sites and everything. It's just, it's amazing. I don't know why I assumed it was only people's hearts that we could eat. Oh god. Slow Ray. I mean, there are a lot of corpses around, to be fair. Wow. That's a flex. Oh, fuck off. How are you getting this much rot just because of this? Well, stop standing in there, idiot. Why don't we take the doors off? Why don't we take the doors off just so the rot stink has somewhere to go? It's been 2 days and he's still finding hearts to eat. Brynjolfur. Holy shit. Wait, hold on. We've got to check then. Well, let's let him finish eating the last ones, I suppose. Let's go back to standard form and let's have a look and see what we're looking at here. 81 out of 999. That's so ridiculous. Moonveil, Spectral Werewolf. We could pick one of the two final powers. I don't know how we unlock this. Hopefully we can find out a way to do it. It must be based on like those hunt quests or something that we haven't really done anything with yet. Spectral Werewolf, sure. Another fella. And that's the one that works with the Huntsman's Mark too. So that's a nice combo. I guess we'll start saving up for some of this stuff like Iron-Willed. Iron-Willed or Jogger would be crazy. And I don't think there's a limit to the amount of traits we could potentially give him here. Tough, obviously insane. But some of these, I don't want to change him too much. I like the idea of Tough and Iron-Willed where, you know, the more combat he does, the more time as a wolf, it's kind of having that mental effect on him that he's getting more used to combat and he's getting conditioned. I don't want to make him like a recluse though. I think that's a big personality change. Freesh Shavakadu returns already. Freesh! My god, that was like 5 minutes. I thought it took absolutely ages. Skip back to the other dimension only to return unscathed after some time has passed. I guess it's got like a big variation to it. Remember, we had one of these in Generations 2 and they were gone for quite literally decades. Had like a whole generation born and die before we saw these things come back. That's right, these bloody swords randomize the traits, correct? When they kind of regenerate? Because I had it equipped when it died. Arcane Blade, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what's its traits, though? Hang on. Arcane Fog, Misandrist. Great. Gives the ability Psychic Warp. Hurl a microscopic multi-dimensional skip gate at a target, nullifying any armor. Warped enemies hit by a psychic throw will detonate. Don't do this. No. We don't do this. Do you know how much shit I got on the second channel about throwing psychic powers at warped enemies? We're not doing this. This whole power is apparently a Mass Effect reference. Over it. We did it on the other channel. We're not doing it here. That sword's terrible. Because Arcane Fog is like lower sensitivity, right? 30% lower sensitivity, and they hate women. Nah, I'm okay. Ending to Taint. Well, Taint did get singed in the fire. Oh, and the Long Rot, too. Who the hell doesn't have Long Rot at this point? Hold on. You need your foot. Yeah, your foot regrowing. That's right. Greg, touch, Taint. There we go. You should be good as new. Every toe has to regrow individually. That's so disgusting. What's wrong with you? Haul this stuff upstairs. Prioritize hauling tallow. Yes, get on with it. Ziggy. Wait, that's going to be the alcohol, right? It is the alcohol. Okay, it's been 30 days. We're going to have to send a trade caravan out fast to go save Ziggy's life. Have I done this? Oh, no. What have I done? Where am I growing? Am I changing the crops on the whole planet? What the fuck? What happens if I click this? Will this break the game? I'm going to do it. Let's find out what happens. I don't think anything's happened. I'm going to buy all the cloth they've got for castle carpets, and then I just need a little juice. I just need a little tasty juice. Wine! That'll do. That'll do. 22 barrels of wine. Perfect. I'll forbid that from everyone else having any at all until we've got a brewery set up. Minister wine. Here you go, little baby man. Here you go, big little baby man. Good as new. Oh, he's got stabbed in the eye. Whoa, come back. There you go. Good as new. Wow, it takes a lot longer for those guys to heal. Scales with body size. Hey, how's your lung rot, by the way? Oh, like, totally fine. You'll be okay. The body's consumed, though. That's not okay. That's actually kind of fucked up. He also gained 4 levels from eating all those bodies. Okay, well, let's just go into all the spells first, huh? I think that's pretty good. And then the final one there, Resurrect. So Death Shield prevents him from dying, but he can lose limbs. Well, that doesn't matter because we can just heal them back up. Enthrall strips the deceased life force and infuses it directly into their bones, animating them for a full day. Whoa, okay, so we can resurrect people as, like, combat skeletons for a little while. We've also got Paralysis Pulse, which is crazy. Everybody in the area gets Paralysis Evasion for a day. That is insane. I mean, that's how we go about converting entire factions to the glory of Greg. We just freeze them in place, put them in the... Wow, I feel like Pegasus and Horse might be some horrible combination. Pegasus capturing entire armies of people to take back to his incredibly charismatic father, who seems to have this almost magical power of convincing them to worship Greg. Everybody's sleeping in the armory right now, so I think we've got to start with the most important stuff. Decorative floors. I also put some fireplaces in the dining room. I don't know why I'm doing it in this order. I'm just experimenting with... I'm in my experimental phase, in my experimental era. Oh, Ziggy. Marble rustic table masterwork. This is going to be like the head table, the king's table. King Greg? I don't think I want King Greg. Can we have like a normal fucking chair though? Is there just like a normal, is there like a normal dining room chair? I still don't think we've invented, what is this? What am I supposed to do with that? Greg eating delicious turkey drumsticks from atop a Sibian. I just don't think it's very appropriate. Oh, those are nice tables. Oh, okay, hold on. Sorry, we'll sort the tables out. Hang on. The peasants can have the drunk tables. Greg can have the nice table. What's he sitting on though? Also started work on the dragon shrine down here, but honestly, probably should have just not bothered with that until, you know, we'd built quite literally anything else at this stage. Oh, I specifically built it all out of steel because I had a thought. What if we send Pegasus down and then we luck out and we turn this... Oh, apparently Goose built this one. We turn this into some sort of enormous... I don't know, it can be anything, right? Maybe some sort of like giant adamantite or mithril or solid gold. I'll take anything, really. Bioferrite, okay, that's like the worst one. That's the one that doesn't have a beauty bonus, you fucking idiot child. Just ruined your mother's hard work. Goose, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go back down and take that shit apart. You can only apologize on behalf of your moron son. It's actually like shitloads of dragon-based stuff. We just haven't done the research for any of it yet, because like, why would I? Dragon pillow. A soft bed for dragons to sleep on. Oh god. Okay, well let's churn out a few of those. Here goes all my gold. Listen, I know we need the bedrooms. Just forget about that a moment. We need a mine shaft. And I was going to mine into the top of the mountain here, so that we, you know, we could speed things up a little bit. I can't find the bloody thing. Where is it gone? Mine... I'm in the right category. You see it's highlighted. Mine shaft. Mine. What's happening? Hello? What are you doing to me? Mine shaft. Hey, what's in the kitchen tab? What are you mining up there? Some food? This video is maybe a soft launch of my retirement. I'm sorry. I think it's over. I don't think anybody comes here for quality content. Has anybody ever come here for quality content? Channel is a case study into the long-term effects of sleep paralysis at this point. So, I mean, if there's anybody working in any universities that needs, like, a... You know, that needs wants a subject for their dissertation, I'm available. Just, like, not on Sundays, because I'm very busy. Just sitting around. You know, just very busy sitting around not doing anything. Oh, here's another thing. Everybody's complaining. Oh, well, if you had such a mighty bridge leading up to your castle, you wouldn't just have a bunch of columns all over the place, placed haphazardly. Which is a very fair point, so I'm doing something about it. Fortunately, I have had to put the bedrooms on pause for a little bit. I mean, they're coming up soon, but we had some important stuff to do. I started working on the bridge. Also, Taint's decided to light some stuff on fire. Taint, what's going on? Igniting grass. Don't. Do I have anything that can stop that? Actually, we kind of do, don't we? Great, go downstairs a second. I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. You're in timeout. Actually, if you light fire to that room... Oh, no. Okay, there's nothing flammable. We're fine. Anyway, I've redone the actual bridge section. Given that's a big feature of the whole thing, right? I did a little road through the middle, sacrificing more farmland. Listen, I think it's okay. It's acceptable for aesthetics. We've got this lovely entrance area. And then I took away some of the pillars because I realized they were inconsistent and accidentally crushed the obelisk. It's fine, but I think we have to move it either way. Because it's just like in a very inconvenient place. It doesn't line up with anything. The obelisk, as you might remember, is here to protect us from the eye. We can't reinstall it, and if I take it apart, we'll get about half the things we put into it, which means if we want to rebuild it, chances are we'll have to get another anima shard entirely. We'll need to get more volcanic glass. We'll need more of those crystals from the rainbow biome. But we have Lux Aeternis. While we have Lux Aeternis, in theory, we're protected from the eye. So I'm going to dig this up. And then if the Warriors of the Eye start coming for us again, we panic. We panic, and I very quickly try and build another one fast. I'm spending a lot of time on this. You know, I promise I'll do the bedrooms in a second. I'm spending a lot of time on this because I know a lot of you are like, hell yeah, Sky Castle. There are still Sky Castle haters out there, Sky Castle non-believers. So I'm trying to do some stuff to make it look a little better. So I've added the floors out here, some basic marble stuff. I went through and manually placed shadows on the entire mountainside here to make it look like there's a bit more kind of visual depth. Does not make sense that there would be shadow on the top floor and then not when you pan down. Well, there is. Obviously, the shadows are rendered, but it's not quite the same. I think it does look slightly better. Paint is badly malnourished. How can you be starving when we've just had a massive food delivery? And the farms are... Yeah, the farms are totally fine. What's wrong with you? Oh, I'll take the L on that one. That's my bad. Sorry. I knew I'd forgotten something. I had to put the bedrooms on hold for a minute because I realized that the bridge didn't have any sort of safety fence around it. And obviously, I don't want my people falling off onto the layer below. So I've used a lot of those extra bricks to get that built very fast. And I put a beautiful fountain down. It is a prop fountain, but it's a beautiful fountain. These ones not prop fountains. These ones that we actually have to build manually with a tremendous amount of bricks. Okay, now... we'll get a bedroom, I suppose. I've decided to put the bedrooms on hold for a second so we get the research lab up and running. We're going to spend a lot of time here sitting around, so I'm going for fine marble tiles. It's delaying things a little bit. But what I wanted was some carpet. That's all. Ooh. Oh. Now, hold on. Even though it is Gothic style, a little bit of recoloring, a little bit of repainting. I mean, is that table not, like, infinitely nicer than the dining tables we've got currently? Oh, well, I mean, oh my god, with the rugs as well. Oh, well, this is perfect, so I want to build a bedroom today. Building a bedroom has been the first thing I've wanted to do this episode, so this is, like, perfect timing. When everything is done and a bit more convenient, I'm probably gonna take away all of the ladders downstairs. Like, just, these are here purely for convenience, right? So we can get up and downstairs fast. So we can cut the wood, they can turn around and run up as quick as possible, deliver it to these places. I built like a little kind of recreation room. Apparently it counts as a fucking dining room because I dared to put a sofa there, which is very annoying. The guest entrance, right? You either go straight to the grand feast in the dining room, or maybe you've had a long caravan trip over here and you just want to sit down, have a little tea, hang around for a little while, right? And so I delayed the bedrooms very slightly for it, but I think it's a nice idea. Hold on. Forget the bedrooms a second. Pegasus has become an adult, debatably at the age of 13. Holy shit. Ooh. Oh, hold on. We gotta have a chat about this. Melee intellectual, double passion. I love that. I also really like maybe a bit of persuasion inherited from his father. I like that a lot. Honestly, herb lore as well. Man, this kid got a lot of stuff. This is crazy good. You're gonna be a great fighter. Now, here's the thing. I love very neurotic because it's 40% extra work speed. So that means 40% faster tasks, 40% faster learning by extent. Because if you're doing your tasks 40% faster, you also do the learning. The brawler, though. plus 4 melee hit chance. A Necromancer brawler is a peak aesthetic. I'm not talking about like an undead knight. I love the idea that you're not just some like creepy little lich floating around in robes or whatever. That's actually sick. What's resilient? Incoming damage down by 10% as well. Oh, we've got to go for it. Very neurotic is amazing. I feel like this kid's got... You know what? No, I was going to say this kid's probably got some problems and I could justify that. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. No, we're going to avoid that. It's cliche. Sorry, Taint, but you were just the keeper of this armor. You were just keeping it warm for Pegasus. I like the fact that he's mentally very sound, very stable, even if he did die. I don't think that should define him. I like the fact that he's just a normal guy who's very skilled with the sword, who happens to just naturally fall into Necromancy. He doesn't like corpses and obsessed with it. I've shot loads of games for doing that, where the Necromancer lives in some deep, dark lair filled with cobwebs and dim lighting. It's like, you're still a fucking person. Maybe you should get some ergonomics going. Kind of goes hard. Yeah. I think he's still a little creeped out by death. I mean, he is. If I put in a rotten corpse, he freaks out. He's not a big fan of it. It just happens to be what he's naturally skilled at. And I'm alright with it. 17 melee, though. That's so good. I'm gonna have him on Nurse to try and gain some doctoring. You know, maybe we could teach him a few lessons, get the simple learning desk, find a treatise or something to help train him up in that. But to be fair, this kid is fantastic at researching, and he's not very good at anything else for the time being. So I've got like the perfect job for you. Listen, I'm a stray man, but that will work on me. I don't know what it's like. The hat. I think it's the hat. It's giving him too much power. So we'll put the bedroom on pause for a little while we crack out some of this, I think, very relevant furniture. Giant royal beds, the royal tables, the royal closets for a royal bedroom. Obviously, we need this stuff. I can't build a bedroom yet. And then, to be honest, we'll probably try and grab that Gothic-style furniture as well. Probably not super appropriate for an angelic castle. I'll be honest, I don't know what's happening here. They're not in a restricted area, but the Grim Shadows keep dying of malnutrition, but all the other dragons are going out there hunting. So we don't really know. Not locked down or anything. How bizarre. Not super upset, I will admit, because though they're very, very cool, they're very much kind of base game Rimworld, right? I saw one in base game Rimworld, I'd be like, hey, that's cool, but I wouldn't really bat an eye at it. Whereas the rest of our dragons are very literally overshadowing them. So listen, they're getting recycled. We'll reroll right into Gothic style vampire furniture. I don't think I'm going to use too much of this stuff. It's a little bit evil for my otherwise, well, honestly, very plain castle right now, because I really want some carpets. We've got carpets unlocked. I think they're a little intense. Plain, fine carpet would be fun. I could test some of these. Sod it, we could give it a go. Sure, let's just try it. And if it's terrible, we're not losing that much cloth at the end of the day. Be just like a little visually dense. It's not too terrible. You know what? Actually, that's not too bad. Beautiful, there it is. Okay, we're in. God, Jesus, there is a lot. Holy crap. I wonder why the game takes an hour to load. Half of it is just loading in the freaking carpet textures at this point. Honestly, you know what? That looks fine. Then this is going to be for Greg's bedroom, his Greg room. Give me a bedroom tab. God, why does no one put this in alphabetical order? Holy crap, that's suddenly a lot of furniture. Tea party bed, 50 gold. I guess I could base it on comfort and bed rest, right? Though Greg deserves the most comfortable bed. 100% 110. What about like the regular Royal Tudor bed? 95, but higher bed rest. Okay, but less comfortable. I do feel like the Royal Tudor bed will look better, but the marble one's just got the higher comfort. I think I gotta go for it. 5% extra comfort for less bed rest. Oh, no, I suppose the bed rest is more valuable. Let's try it then. Let's throw down this. I need to get some silk from somewhere, so I guess we'll head out and do a little trading. Another thing that would determine which one we build is how much stuff you can connect up to it and kind of have in the same room, right? Because that only connects up to a couple of things. This might be the right choice. Sorry, 5,553 work. Okay, I'll see you all next week. I've sadly traded something like 40 demon potions for 700 silk. Okay. Okay, that's getting changed. Sorry, comment section, you're getting overruled on that one. I mean, look at his poor face. Oh, remember what I said? I said we'll take the obelisk away because it's off-center, but we'll be fine with the dragon. I just sent out fucking caravanning with horse like a moron. I mean, obviously, he's going to be home before they turn up, so in theory, it's fine. Haha. Now we're going to see how good Dexter Felder is at programming. Dragon's back. Okay, it'll probably check an update any second now. See, the other dragons are hunting. You see what I mean? I don't know what was wrong with those other fellas. Boom. Okay. Thank you, Lux Eternis. You're a beautiful dragon. I will never send you off the map again. I'm going to build this dragon a throne. Dragons can take drugs from their backpacks. Fascinating. If I have a dragon take a werewolf potion, these are questions I shouldn't ask because it'll just break the game and ruin everything. And yet, somebody has to do it. Carpet time. I guess, oh, that's fucking helpful. I guess we'll go some sort of blue, but not maybe pastel blue. I'm probably gonna have to flick through these just to try and find roughly what I'm looking for here. I don't want regular blue either. Nor marine. Moss might look okay. What about these gothic bloody carpets? Ah. Any color you want as long as it's red. Very helpful. Okay, well, let's try this. See what it looks like. Could look like total shit. The castle's not looking good right now, but I'm keeping it quite humble, you see. Building it out of, like, marble tiles and rustic walls, so it's super cheap to build, very quick to build. And we'll upgrade it. We'll upgrade it as we go. We don't need to do everything in one episode. It would be nice to do something in one episode. Anything at all would be good to have finished. Good! I just traipsed halfway across the world and put the colony in danger by taking our defense away to get a good wooden bed. For fuck's sake. Cool if the blacksmith class could have a power like enchant quality, but for furniture. I wonder if one of the other classes could do that. Maybe like one of the skip classes or something. Sorry, I know I need to put the bedroom on hold because we got a monster raid. Maybe like realigning the cabinets. Okay. Basilisks. I know how to deal with those. What's that? There's something red there. What is that? Look. Gibbering mouther. You're a fucking gibber. Oh, you just call me? Whoa, look at that big guy. Who is that? I can't... These fucking trees! And they've added the Terraria series to Rimworld. Thought to be a failed result of some profane experiment. Gibbering mouther is an amorphous liquid-like blob of flesh. Listen, I've got a weakness for nuggies and grimace shakes. What can I say? Okay, hold on. We know these monster raids I've not been giving enough attention to. Oh my god, they're doing a tremendous amount of friendly fire. Holy shit. Well, that's very helpful. I think they're getting petrified. Yeah, okay, so they're getting petrified by their own, I was going to say their own people, but I think they're probably just pissed off at one another. Man, those basilisks are nuts, aren't they? They've wiped out their own forces. That's crazy. That's great news. Goose might just be able to sweep it up, and then we're not risking too many people. Come on, Goose. Come on, Goose. Okay, Goose, I'm speeding you up. Kapow, double tap, and arrow rain. Can you see them? Let's focus on taking out... Oh, there's a Medusa as well. Is this one floating through the air again? I think this one's actually corporeal this time. There you go. There you go. We've got the arrow rain going. Great work. Okay, let's get you focusing on Medusa, though, Goose. Oh, look. It's not there. It's another fake Medusa. What is going on with those? I don't know why those ones in particular are bugged, but... Yeah, that's not a real Medusa. I'm going to do something horribly risky here. Goose can't see those because they're behind cover. I'm just going to pull them into this mass of people and hope that we... Let's lock these gates and then turn on auto combat and just let them smash them to bits. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get them. Fuck them up. Why did that immediately explode? Grasping dead greatsword. Pegasus, what did you just do? Honestly, that's on me for forgetting that. What was that? What was that? Medusa. She's just like offset by a shitload of blocks. Oh, so Goose is fighting Medusa. Medusa's invisible. Visible Medusa is a crazy enemy type, but you're again... It's doing it again, look. What the fuck? Like a hard carry from Goose on that one. Let's go ahead and hit them with the arrow rain again. I think that should just about finish them off. There you go. Stay to these people! Jesus Christ! We almost had a total party wipe there from Pegasus. He's become too powerful. He's become more possible than you could powerfully imagine. I've never seen Star Wars. I don't know what that means. Lord Vader, remember who you are. Oh, one still alive, one still alive. Careful. It's a beholder. It's a beholder with asthma in its one lung. Caddio the Daddio, be careful. I mean, I trust him. Combat isn't really his strong suit. What's it doing? What's it doing? Frisia's just body blocking the shots. I don't think it wants to fight. I kind of feel bad for it. Hey there, nice eyeball monster. Nice, friend. 70% chance. Are you joking? Hold on. Come on, little fella. I'm gonna bring you back. No, horse. Come on. Hey. There we go. Hello, big guy. Petrification ray, sleep ray, telekinesis ray, death ray, paralysis ray, slow ray, innovation ray, and disintegration ray. Already got slow ray. I'm gonna call you Big Ray. Here you go, Big Ray. Welcome home, fella. I know I had to got wings, but I think they fly, canonically. Can we get that with a coat of paint? It looks quite sinister like that. Yeah, maybe like a closer coat of paint, like a more accurate coat of paint. Don't hate the carpet, so I've had them lay it everywhere. We have more than enough cloth to do it with. I was growing it for ages, so that's all good. And between Goose, Ziggy, and Greg, we are building stuff monstrously fast. And on the subject of that, a beautiful new marble royal table. I've thrown out a lot of decor, just like a lot of junk. It's mostly just an experimentation while I figure out the color scheme and the stuff we like and some of the floors and shit. I don't like this, we'll move it, but I haven't got any other stuff to kind of decorate the corridors with right now. We don't have an art bench, but we're gonna end on a high note. Something very, very important when eventually it's built. The marble grand meditation throne for the throne room. This floor's a bit bright. It's a bit loud. The one thing we need to do is pick a banner for our faction. I did pick, I'm trying to find it. I'm not sure which one it was, like a generic one like this. But I noticed there's a sunlight one. And I think that could be really, really appropriate. Let's try it. Unfurl the banner. Let's throw a few of these about. And you know what? We got a throne for Greg, but we need a throne for his right-hand followers. Jesus. Manhunting wargs, 40 of them. Oh, I'm not too bothered about that. Yeah, I mean, we fought worse. And in fact, what are they going to do? They're just going to die on the castle walls, most likely. They're going to be able to get through that. Are they going to do any damage? The fact that those arrow towers have no minimum range is kind of crazy. I mean, it's free range training after all. There you go. There you go. Warg Revenge after being harmed. It's a Manhunter pack? Motherfucker, I don't know if you're aware of what that means. They started it! Why are you blaming me for this shit? Absolutely superb practice for Goose. 17.79 archery. My God. This has been the Goose show today. Oh, the banners need linen. I think that'd be really nice just to spread through the corridors. Because I haven't really got much to decorate with right now, so I'm decorating with, like, structural shit, and it's like, too much. It's way too busy over here. A few of these would look very, very nice. I'll probably redo the throne room at some stage as well, but this was just obviously, like, a spare area. We'll make it maybe larger, obviously, as we push back to the mountain. This is maybe a quarter of the castle. Like I said, I wrote down a whole bunch of comments. We got the Horde room for the dragon. Someone said a bestiary, which I guess we could throw down those werewolf statues in. Tavern, pondering room, a tall tower observatory slash solarium flower garden type thing. A chapel to Greg, like a proper ideology room is a great shout. But he said a mortuary for Pegasus, maybe like a hospital slash something like that. Come on, Greg, let's see a masterwork. Okay. Oh, does it not have equality? Oh, excellent. Greg, what's your construction? 20. You fuck. But I would say the fact that we went from only having a burnt out basement at the beginning of the day to this right here, it's not impressive right now. It's not. It's very rough. We're using really basic floors, basic carpets, basic tiles, basic wooden doors. Dining room doesn't even have a floor, and we're using marble tables with rustic dining chairs. The walls are the most basic brick walls going. But I think I can do a lot with this. And what I'll do between episodes as well, I will keep it paused. We won't need resources. I'll take some props and I'll decorate. I was thinking things like, just to add a bit of visual interest, stuff like the carpet edges, right? You can do it paused. They're just placing props, so we haven't got to worry about it. You haven't got to worry about how I'm getting the resource or anything. We can just, I can do that, and that's what I enjoy doing, but it doesn't always translate to good video. Maybe by the time we jump in tomorrow, I'll have done a lot of decorating. Or maybe I won't, because I'm going to go to bed. I'm very tired. And this might sound a little weird. It might sound a little counterintuitive. I'm excited for when we get a big, proper raid that can break down our walls, push their way upstairs. Now we've built up a crazy amount of colony wealth. It's kind of likely to happen soon. And actually attack the castle properly. I want to see how it goes. I want to see them climb up and charge down the bridge, and we have an epic showdown on that. I want to see them burn it down and us build it better. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think that makes it feel proper medieval. If we're not challenged and they just die on the walls every time, I don't think it has the same impact. Thank you to Cheese King 21, Chaos Ace, HBig Grizzly, King Polaris, Star69er, Banned from the Pizza Shop for Unspeakable Crimes, June Bugzilla, Torius, Superior Cucumbior, Ite, Miranda the Mighty, Sideshow C, Fandom Volpine, Galaxy Wolf, Soulcrackers, Mordecai Zuba, Dun Dinosaur, Time Waster, and Ethox. For their support, the executive produced tiers over on Patreon, Terraria series over on the second channel, playing a little bit of mega modded Terraria, lots of stuff going on there. It is lightly edited, not enough that I would have been happy putting it on the main channel. It would have had a lot of extra pressure. I'd have felt like I had to do it, and I'd have probably not been able to do it some days and skipped over. So it's still, you know, not me just sitting there mining bricks for 45 minutes, if that takes your interest. Thank you as well to Dustin, Zelif, Hanyake, Lady McGilvra, Amgramo, Renren, Wolf, Patrick Roberts, Bod38, Galactica 12, Tigger the Tiger, Elliptic, Zero Denova, Ace of Hearts, Fokray, Unhappy Run, 797, Ed, formerly a Meatless Stick, Gadget Patch, and Liam Smith as well. See you tomorrow.